So it's the end of another year and the beginning of a new one, and I thought it'd be a great time, of course, like many people, to kind of look back on the past year. I've been really thinking about lately about some creativity and motivation as a photographer and also a videographer, as I've been so much lately in these recent years. It's crazy to think it's now going to be 2026. As I record this, still got a few days left. Now, I had some thoughts about, like I said, creativity and motivation, just because I've been thinking about, my entire career at large and everything I've really accomplished in just no amount of time really, but still a long time, I guess. At the same time, I've been thinking about how I think my subscribers on my YouTube channel are about 346 at the time of recording this. And then I have about 338 videos. So basically those two have been really going neck and neck pretty much since the birth or the genesis of that channel, which is now going on 6 years, which is really crazy to think about. But yeah, it's just been crazy to think about how all this stuff, and really just my oldest raw files are about 10 years old, at least the oldest ones I still have. From 2016. I don't have very much from that time, but it's just crazy to think about how much that could really, you've improved, hopefully, with experience and skills and going out in the field, of course, repeatedly, and, and maybe in some regards, improving your camera gear as well and things like that. But I just want to kind of think about some thoughts and just maybe start a conversation here briefly and just talk about some things. So I think coming into this next year, I really want to really focus on creating things for me and not so much the masses. And, I want to really share less, of course. It may seem counterproductive with this video, of course, because I am kind of in a way sharing some thoughts in a way, but, just maybe just sharing less of my work and keeping more things to myself, or trying maybe a personal project of sorts or a passion project is a good idea. And really just thinking about what I want to, I want to be more choosy, I think, with my work overall. I don't want to always be so readily available to upload a whole bunch of edited images, even if they're not the best things in the world. Or even in the case of videos, if it's not up to my, let's say, standards or quality, I still want to have some standards, of course, with this kind of stuff. And I shouldn't feel obligated to upload it or even share it because I recorded it simply. And I think that's an important thing to distinguish really moving forward here. So another thing I've been thinking about is perfection and just what that really means and how do I define it really. I personally find perfection overrated. So I think that, sometimes the most unpolished work in some ways can be the most revealing or the most maybe even impactful. And I find stuff like that to be much more interesting than something that's all glossy and glittered up with, edited slick B-roll, or in the case of a photograph, something that's overcooked or overproduced or over-edited. And so these are just some important things to think about, I guess, moving forward here, about really what I want my, output to be and what I choose to share with the world. So yeah, with that being said, just a very brief video here, guys. Just some thoughts I've been having about creativity and what really, I think, what drives me and what fuels my passion and stuff. And hopefully it kind of inspired you guys to think about your own creative process and everything. Let me know in the comments if you have anything that kind of pertains to this or your own thoughts about some of the points I've made. But with that being said, I'm really looking forward to this next year, guys. Going to be a lot of great, I think, photos and videos and several different trips already planned throughout the year that are going to be really exciting. I also got some other things where I'm going to be probably converting my SUV car to a sort of a camper kind of setup. That's going to be a little bit of a DIY project. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well at least. And I'm just really looking forward to it. Got some gallery stuff as well on the way. And I think it's going to be a great year. So, with that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for, like I said, 6 years of YouTube now with my channel here. Well over 10 years. I mean, really 15 years, to be honest, me, ever since I picked up the camera for the first time. And I'm really liking where it's at. I think it's going to be a great year, hopefully at least, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. So with that being said, hope you guys had a great holidays and safe holidays, and I look forward to seeing you guys here in the new year. So thanks so much for watching it as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.